Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/Entitled Parents. In today's episode, my mom and stepdad claim they understand how busy my life is right now. Then complain I never have time for them. I'm exhausted with their entitled, attention-seeking. Entitled parents deserve some gifts, including a vacation, from complete strangers. Mom asks me to pay her debt caused by money loss in stock market. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. My mom and stepdad claim they understand how busy my life is right now. Then complain I never have time for them. I'm exhausted with their entitled, attention-seeking. I'm caught up in the middle of an argument between my mom and stepdad at the minute. My stepdad left her in June following an argument that turned sour between the two. The problem they both have is, he's a heavy drinker and my mom has anger issues, and together they just clash. Anyway, regardless, this argument between the two of them has been going on ever since. Both promising me they won't get me involved, but it's all they have done. My life is hectic at the minute. Me and my girlfriend moved in with my grandma 18 months ago following her dementia diagnosis, so we live and care for her. We've got an 8-month-old baby boy who keeps us on our toes, whilst I also started my own business in June and most days I'm out working 12+ hours a day. I literally get up and out of the door for 6 a.m, I drive most of the day and limited to when I can text and be on the phone. I get home about 6 p.m. on average, where we sit down to eat, wash up, then we have our little boy in a routine at about 7 p.m. we get him ready for bed, with a bath every 2 nights. That's a bottle, book and then trying to settle him. Whilst trying to make sure my grandma's needs are also met. Then we have washing up to do, sometimes bottles to wash and sterilize. Then we maybe get into bed about 9 p.m. to settle down, but I have to sit there on my laptop catching up on admin things for the business that I don't get the chance to do during the day. We maybe get to sleep around 10/11 p.m., then back up at 5 a.m. and repeat. I barely see my little boy apart from bedtime most days and it breaks my heart. My stepdad recently saw me have a mental breakdown in regards to my grandma's dementia only a matter of a month or so ago. Then not long after he started kicking off at me over texts and emails, throwing things in my face that he's bought me over the years and telling me how awful and ungrateful I am. Then has gone back to my mom saying I never ring him, or visit him or care about him. So mom's responded reminding him I'm working all of the time now whilst caring for my grandma and baby etc., and pretending she cares. Her freezer broke yesterday. She'd asked me if we had room for anything in our chest freezer. I told her we did a big shop over the weekend and don't think we do, but could probably squeeze some essentials in. Then she's messaged me this morning, telling me I was no help to her yesterday when she needed it and all her food is now going to waste, and my stepdad is right, I don't have the time of day for them. You know what? They're right. I don't have the time of day for them. They're exhausting whilst I'm already exhausted myself. They both want constant attention. Me and my girlfriend are absolutely exhausted with everything because we get so little help as it is. There's just not enough hours in the day. I know it's not always going to be like this, but at the minute it is and we're struggling. I can't be bothered with any of it. I just can't please anybody. It's okay if you only save one person, and it's okay if that person is you. That's a beautiful line. Just ignore them, you don't have time for their nonsense. Take a deep breath and slowly exhale. It will get easier. You're doing an amazing job, you do you and your immediate family, you, your girlfriend, beautiful baby boy and your grandmother. Always prioritize your mental health. Your parents clearly have a low emotional intelligence. Entitled parents deserve some gifts, including a vacation, from complete strangers. I don't have a ton of family, and I myself am child-free, so for Christmas each year I do angel tree or similar to get in the spirit and spread some cheer in memory of my mom, since it was her favorite holiday and she passed right before Christmas 2011. This year I chose USPS Operation Santa and I was scrolling through the letters to find a handful I'm able to do, and there were a handful like this, and can we not? It's a program for kids. Why would anyone choose to adopt parents? If you're such a deserving parent, why don't you list a single thing for your kids in the program for kids? I wish that was how this worked. I mean, I'm a parent of 2, and have 2 dogs as well. Does that mean I get more? As for this entitled bent, maybe if they didn't spend all their cash on gaming and Pandora shit, they'd have more to spend on their kids. Even if they did, I get the distinct feeling they wouldn't be spending it on their kids. Other than as a reason they deserve things, they don't mention the children once. If they even exist, their parents only see them as a ticket to get people to give them stuff. I'm thinking Little Miss Entitled will get a whole ton of backlash for Christmas. Wow! What a POS human being. They don't deserve jack shit. You need some kitchen appliances, or pots and pans. Stop wasting money on expensive game consoles. Mom asks me to pay her debt caused by money loss in stock market. My mom is in serious debt because she borrowed money to invest in stock market, which is actually almost 10 years ago, but her friend that lent her the money recently is in urgent need of these money, so my mom turned to me. She is asking me to give her $10,000 now, and says we'll sell her house and find a job to pay the rest. She is out of job now. I have at most $30,000 to give her, but I know she needs $70,000 even after selling the house, and I don't believe her one bit that she will work to make money, as she only loves risky investment in the past. Also, I think borrowing money to invest in stock is just gambling, and afraid she will ask for more if once I give her some money. She doesn't want anyone else in the family to know about the debt either. I really don't want to give her any money to pay the debt. But my mom can be very extreme if I don't give her attention. She would say things like, "I did the most for this family, but you all just hate me. No one will know even if I die on the street." I just worry she will do something stupid to hurt herself, but she wouldn't go to therapist either. Thanks for reading and appreciate any suggestions. Edit: I got in touch with the friend that lent money to my mom and confirmed the amount of debt is correct, roughly $220,000. I also can't understand why she would lend so much money to her for this long. Don't give her a damn dime. She got herself in that mess. She has to get herself out. If you give her money, she will ask for more and more without paying you back, and if she starts to guilt trip you, then you need to get out of there. Find a different place to live. I'm sorry, but this kind of thing doesn't end well if you give her more funds to mess around with. I am actually in different country than her, and you're totally right, she likes to guilt trip me. But she has bad relationship with other family members, including my dad, and being the only one who knows about her debt, I feel like I need to get her help for her financial or mental situation. I wouldn't give her the money. She didn't pay her friend back in 10 years, and you know she's not going to pay you back either. Your mother's friend chose to give her money, and your mother chose to gamble it away. They can live with the consequences of those choices. Just tell her you lost your money on a bad investment and have nothing to give. Not your monkeys, not your circus. If she starts causing you issues, I suggest going no contact if you can. That's what I had to do with my mom for a while when she was begging me for money to get her out of shit situations. For your sake, I hope you don't fall for her guilt tripping, and that if she is a risk to herself, I hope you call and get a wellness check done on her by the cops. I hope you're doing okay, OP. Didn't even need to read. Don't give her money. Bankruptcy is her own fault. She shouldn't have put all her money on the stock market. It's alright to invest in stocks, but don't throw in everything. Investment is like gambling. You are not obliged to do anything. You did not decide to loan a gambler money. You did not decide to wait a decade without paying anything back. Do you suppose she doesn't want you to talk to anyone about this because she is also trying to get them to give her money? Has she promised the money from the sale of her house to multiple different people? If she does sell her house, where does she expect to live? With you? If you decide to give her anything, do not give her any money directly. Any money that you give her should be paid directly to her friend with the warning that there will be no more reimbursement from you. Regardless if she loans your mother money again. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.